Before anyone gets all upsetty spaghetti over the title of this video or the thumbnail, I would like to go through a few things. A good movie doesn't have to be relatable to everyone. Like The Incredibles, Invincible, or Spider-Man. Some relatable movies can be bad. You don't personally have to relate to something to admit that it's good or it's bad. Relatability doesn't equal good movie. If that was the case, then anything fantasy or anything sci-fi is automatically a bad movie because you can't relate to it. And if the main character has to look like you for you to appreciate the movie, then you're missing out on a lot of good movies. And of course, this is my own personal opinion and you don't have to agree with it, but personally, this is one of the most relatable animations I've ever seen. Mei Li is a 13-year-old Chinese-Canadian girl. She's an overachiever and for some reason believes that she's a grown adult and can make her own decisions, and she's just moving to her own beat. She has a very supportive group of friends and a very strict mother, but she doesn't notice this until her own wants and character as a teenage girl makes her question the relationship that she has with her mother, and this brings about a whole conflict where she wants to honor herself but also honor her mother. And on top of that, she has this generational gift that she sees as a curse to turn into a red panda in moments of emotional distress or high emotions. Every girl in the family gets this gift at some point in their lives, and they perform this ritual to tame it. Because in the words of her mother, this becomes an inconvenience in the new world when in the past it was mostly like a gift that they could use to like win wars and protect each other from harm. But eventually, Mei finds out that this is a way that she can express herself, her true self, without being held back by her own mother and her own need to honor her mother. This story is just so beautiful to me. First of all, the animation is flawless. I like the design, I like the whole art style. It's very cute and I like the way it looks when they express their emotions. Sometimes it's very exaggerated and very, animated, and it's just so cute. I love the design of the red panda, and Miriam, Priya, and Abby are just designed in a very cute way as well. The theme and aesthetics was very early 2000s and very nostalgic, and it was just really pretty to look at. I couldn't tell if the backgrounds were 3D or were illustrated, and I just loved that. I loved how it all looked, and it was just very artistic. This animation wasn't vague at all. They were deliberate with their target audience. It was very niche. No punches were pulled. It's not here to pander to a wide audience. It knows who will like the movie. It knows who will find the movie relatable. And this comes full circle to why I find it to be one of the most relatable movies to ever be created, because everything is very deliberate, to the choice of colors, to the aesthetics, to the storyline, to even the audience. There were moments that were just funny but made me cry because I remembered myself having these moments when I was a 13-year-old girl. It attacked me. It just attacked me. This animation reached who it wanted to reach. Some people didn't like the symbolism of Mei becoming a teenager and the whole idea of puberty being represented as a red panda, and I think that was a really cute way to represent it. I really liked it, and I don't know, the symbolism was just very beautiful to me. A lot of people also didn't like the whole conversation of menstrual cycles and the beginning of your menstrual cycles, which I thought was odd, and they were calling it an adult topic. And I don't know if people know this, but one, they're very normal, and two, this happens to a lot of women when they're in their early teens. And sometimes they don't even need to be a teenager to get them. And the whole discourse around it made me realize how niche this movie is. They really did target a very specific group of people. I don't know if people noticed that that was the intention. And I wish Pixar would make more of this, but I feel like this was like an experimental thing. They were just dipping their feet into the water to see, how things will pan out. And I really don't see them doing this a lot, maybe once in a while. But we'll see how things go. I wish they made more movies like this, but it's just very niche and doesn't pander to a wide audience, so they might not make a lot of money, but it's an interesting genre and I would love to see more of it. Anyway, this was my review of Turning Red. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.